dialing in. It's about fucking the Knicks.
Fuck the Knicks, dude. God
That's
damn
right,
it.
man. It's about the New York.
Yeah, so we just restarting. Yeah. Alright then, ZBD back at it. Fucking last episode of the season. Hit a little wrap up. It's been a long season, man. Yeah. Episode 19, dude. When we were coming up with this idea, man, we weren't taking it super serious. Both pretty lit. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, dude, just to see us here 19 episodes later, man, we definitely making our mark, bro. And I mean, I'm excited for what's to come. Because I mean, football season, we get a full NBA season. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think once we start up again next fall, once football season really hits, I think that's when those hour-long conversations are gonna start feeling like 15 minutes. Like when we're just gonna be yapping about that NFL slate.
Go Bengals, baby.
Baseball is gonna start popping off soon. Yeah, but NBA wrapping up though. A little bit shorter of a finals than I was hoping for. It was a great series. All the games were close. And ultimately New York was able to clutch at the right moments. Jalen Brunson winning Finals MVP. He might get a statue built outside of New York for him.
He should.
He
should.
Putting up 33 game. That last game, 45. Yeah. He's legit.
That's what people gonna remember.
Against Wemby
that
too.
Game 5, they 45 for Brunson. The rest before that don't even matter. He dropped 45 when they needed it the most.
But the fact that he was still averaging 33 throughout the series, bro. He was.
But I mean, if you watch the series,
he was their main.
He didn't shoot good until the last two games.
Yeah,
I mean, he was forcing to get. But that's what superstars do. He's a superstar. That's what they do. It don't matter if they shoot bad.
He wasn't shooting too efficient, but he was still putting up 25, 30 points every
because free throws.
Yeah, but
right.
still,
I mean, you know what I'm saying. But that's what I said before. You know, with Brunson, I'm like, or those type of players, like it does not matter what type of defense you put on them, bro. They're gonna get theirs.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Brunson's gonna average 30 a game again. You know what I mean? Like going into that finals, you know what I mean? Like he's just one of those players, and you know he showed up and did that, and fucking, was clutch like I knew he was gonna be. You know what I mean? He won the Clutch Player of the Year award, which is crazy today. I mean, I like it, but it's just kind of crazy. They got a fucking award for everything now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like he won it last year.
I feel like the Clutch Player award is kind of like, I feel like that's a pretty good award.
No, I agree.
You're kind of just looking at like the last
4
or 5 minutes of that fourth quarter.
I agree. It is an award I like. I agree with, but it's just I'm just saying. It's still kind of crazy that they just fucking, everything is an award. Yeah. You get an award for everything, But no, I mean, it is. You know what I mean? Because, like, it means that you fucking clutch, and he showed up clutch last year. It wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have enough chemistry, I think, with that team. And it just wasn't a time. Indiana was playing great.
They didn't have the same coach either. They had Thibodeau running them 40, 45 minutes a game.
Yeah.
So they were exhausted.
Well, if you look at it, I mean, not everybody, but the major players other than Cat,
only in the finals, really. Against Philly and Cleveland,
they didn't have to.
That's what I'm saying. So they didn't have to.
It's different.
So come to the finals. They're preps. They got energy.
Who they play in the second round? They play Boston. They played a healthy Boston, right? Until Tatum tore his Achilles in Game 6, but the series is over. It was over. Yeah. The series is over. The game was over, right? They had already beat. So that's what I'm saying. They beat Boston last year. You know what I'm saying? Like Damn, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just like they won that first round. We're gonna go into into that conference finals against Indiana. How they kind of choked out a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Well, because you were saying Brunson was clutch last year, but just not as much chemistry. Not as much chemistry with the team. Not the same head coach. Well, because after they got knocked out by Indiana, they fired Thibodeau. So it's like they made a change, and ultimately, like, didn't win them the final, but helped them to win the final. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, maybe you can say they would win the final with Tibbs as their head coach, but I mean,
I don't know if they beat that. I don't know if anybody beats that fucking OKC team, but yeah, that Boston. I mean, that series is already over.
I mean, well, we were kind of. I mean, this is kind of jumping topics a little bit, but we were kind of talking about this earlier. If OKC beats San Antonio, how much of kind of a different look that is for New York? Just the fact that OKC was in the finals last year, they kind of had better matchups.
I guess it still depends on J-Dub. Ultimately, in my mind, I think he makes that much of a difference, bro. In my opinion, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, last year I was like, I don't know if any team
he's their second best
would have second best player. I don't know if any team would have beaten that OKC team last year, right? Any team that was playing like even if New York would have fucking
the way J-Dub and Shea were playing together, and then they had two big men combo.
We'll never know because you know that gay ass injury with fucking with Halliburton.
Yeah,
but in my mind, if you're asking me, I'm still gonna take OKC. I'm still gonna, in my mind, I'm like, I think they're gonna find a way to win the game.
They might have, dude, but what?
Because it's not gonna stay that hot. Like it's not gonna stay.
You can say that, but he was hot not every game. Playoffs, bro.
Yeah, but not to the finals. He struggled in that finals. Look at his
Halliburton.
Yes, he did not play good in that finals. He did not. Because OKC played good defense.
Yeah. But dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Did he not hit one or did he not hit one clutch shot against OKC? The one that
the first game.
Yeah, he hit it.
But he didn't play good in that game. He hit the shot, but he didn't play that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't remember that because they won the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can shoot 9 for 35. If you hit that last shot,
if you're hitting the shot to win the game, then
right.
That's what won the game.
Even if you won for 40,
you're clutch, bro.
Even if you won for 40, are you clutch?
If you hit the last shot to win the game,
that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, bro, are you paying that person though?
Probably not.
1 for 40?
Probably not.
It's kind of crazy, but they won you the championship, so it's kind of hard, right? Because you like, damn, this motherfucker hit the biggest shot of all time. For our franchise, whatever, for our lives. Us playing like biggest shot, hand in the face, whatever. But we getting off topic. But yeah, going back to that, the series was shorter than I anticipated.
Yeah.
But close, and I like that. I like that every game was a nail biter.
Yeah, it was. I mean, because I think the only game I didn't write the final scores down, but I think the only game that was 10 points plus was game 1 when San Antonio came back on them, and they ended up beating them by 10. But I think that was the only. I think game 1 was 10. Yeah. No,
you said San Antonio first.
No, they came back because San Antonio was up by.
New York came back, yeah. They were up by like 15, almost 20.
They came back and won by 10, though, and that's the only game that was double digits. So, I mean, but yeah, I mean, no, they were all close. San Antonio had the upper hand first half, first 3 quarters, and majority of the games, but
they all played them.
But when you got,
they just couldn't finish.
Yeah,
that's really what it was. San Antonio, every single game. They all played New York for 3/4 of the game.
Halliburton really wasn't playing bad, but no, my bad.
What's his numbers?
He was shooting damn near 50% from the field.
What is the average from points? 18, 20.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But
he also had Pascal Siakam was like maybe like a little bit more than like I feel like they were maybe using him a little bit more as primary offense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Halliburton's also, like
he's a little bit more facilitator.
He's a pure point guard.
He's gonna get 8-9 assists.
Yeah, he's a pure point
guard.
Yeah.
Let me see how many assists he was getting in this.
Oh, 7.5.
Yeah, only 6. So he only 6, 11, 7, 6, and 5. So yeah, I mean the OKC defense for sure. But yeah. So, dude, it's tough, bro, because as good as San Antonio was this year, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about that J-Dub injury, like that definitely was crucial to them for sure, and I think that they probably would have had another finals run in them if J-Dub was healthy.
I mean, it took him 7 without J-Dub.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a guy.
The fact that San Antonio was as good as they were as well,
right?
They still hung in there, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, and that's with Shea not even particularly playing that good.
He wasn't playing very good against
But that's because of how they played him. They played Shea
because they didn't
fantastically.
They didn't have a number 2 that they really had to. Yeah.
Even that, the San Antonio defense against Shea was amazing.
Ooh, no,
and I think a lot of other teams are going to take that blueprint of what San Antonio did. Right, minus that game 7. There are a lot of teams I think is going to take that blueprint and kind of use that, against them when it's a 6 or 7 game series. Yeah, I mean, because they, that was the best defense I've seen a team play against them since Dallas. But that was before, right? I mean, like that was before they won the championship. But like the year that Dallas went to the finals, they kind of played relatively good defense against Shea, right? I mean, like he's a superstar, so it's only so good of defense you can play.
You can do against
right,
him.
And they still gonna get theirs, and he did. Yeah. I mean, you look at the numbers against San Antonio, probably was 25, 30 a game.
Yeah.
So I mean, but the percentages were low, and in Game 7 he showed but he just didn't have enough. I just think that Game 7, and they barely lost. They didn't lose by that much in that Game 7. Right? Yeah. They had nobody else show up except for him. J-Dub, to me, would have dropped at least 15, 20.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't healthy. I mean, not healthy, but even if he wasn't. If he had a bad shoot night.
100%.
Even not even that. If you 100% J-Dub, say you just shot a bad night, I still
100% J-Dub. I'm
he still might shoot
out of him.
Not against that defense, not consistently. That defense maybe was different.
Maybe, I guess maybe 15, 20.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm expecting that, from him guaranteed. 100% J-Dub, I'm expecting that type of, even at his worst, shooting 6 for 20. I'm expecting him to get to the line 4 to 8 times.
Yeah.
And he gonna nail him. So, I just think, that, but this series, was over and OKC lost. But San Antonio, they played great. They just, you got to make minor adjustments and it's mental, right? I think if you're up that much on a team every game, right, it's mental. It's not physicality. It's not physical. It's not, because physicality, they have the physicality.
At that point, they'd gone up against them.
Right.
4 times in the regular season, and they played them 7, so they played them 11 times.
Yeah, and even in the regular season, every game New York was there. Every game was close, but New York pulled it out. San Antonio
are you talking about New York, San Antonio?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were still talking about OKC.
No. So just at this little moment, I was just San Antonio and New York matchup. Even in the regular season, I think it was either tied or New York had to nod. New York had to nod because it's tied in the regular, or as far as when they played against each other, home and away, and then the Commissioner's Cup.
Did they play each other 3 times?
I think they had to have.
Okay.
Because New York, because if you play the other conference and one plays at your place.
One plays at theirs.
Yeah,
and they played
in the commission. Yeah, so and New York won. So New York, and that's why I'm like New York played. There's a good matchup, with New York because they have those bigs that can throw. They can throw at you, and one of them is mobile. And then they also have fantastic wing or perimeter defenders.
OG.
right?
Shout out OG, man.
Bridges is a good defender as well. Like Bridges wasn't getting cooked. Like Bridges they only weakness on it is Brunson. And that's because he's small. But he makes up where he lacks. You know what I mean? He makes up on the other end.
He's the best. Yeah, he's the best.
He's
player
a closer.
On the court.
Give me the ball. Yeah, I mean, give me the ball in Brunson's hand. Yeah. He's gonna find a way to get to his goddamn spot. I don't know how he does it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like New York. I'm not a New York fan. You know what I'm saying? Brunson, I'm in between as far as how I like him. But one thing I know about him is he's a fucking dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and then also, you know, that whole fucking turning down $100 and, you know, fit or whatever it was, $1 million, you know what I'm saying, to get these players he got. That's leadership. That's fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's what you need if you want to continue to win championships. And I'm pretty sure New York has everybody secured for next year, the major guys. So, I mean, like, you know, do I think they can run it back? No, because there hasn't been a team that ran it back. Last team that did that was Golden State. And that's because they had fucking Durant. And that was fucking 2016, or no matter 2017, 2018. They won back-to-back years. So it's very hard because of, you know, injuries and shit like that, and just how the NBA is continuing to progress as far as players going back, you know, I mean, to teams and shit like that. Giannis could change everything depending on where he goes. But also,
especially if he goes to the East as well. I mean, if he went, he's already in the East. But if he went to a contender,
as long as they're competitive, they got to be a top
for the last few years.
team.
Because the last few years, the West has kind of emerged as the better conference. Just with OKC getting as good as they have been, San Antonio, Denver's been a powerhouse.
No, you can't say that. Because if you look at it, I mean, it's
I feel like 5 through 8, like ever since the play-in started, bro.
Look who won a championship this year.
Yeah.
East, who won a championship 2 years ago. East, Boston, Boston, and you look at it. Nobody from either side would beat either one of them teams. It's maybe OKC, but we don't know if J-Dub's not healthy. I don't think OKC would have beat New York. If J-Dub is healthy, yes, OKC. I think they repeat. I think if he's healthy, they repeat. But we don't know how that hamstring was, so I'm gonna go off of, you know, what I think is gonna happen.
I mean, we got to go off what we saw as well.
Right, saw exactly what I think how that hamstring is. That hamstring wasn't responding to him or responding well at all the whole playoffs. As we see, he missed crucial games where they needed him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't trust that. I am going to trust everyone healthy on New York. Everyone no one's missed. They didn't lose one player all playoffs, right? They had the same fucking eight players.
OG was out for a little bit, but he was only out for a few games.
I think in that Atlanta series.
I think it was in the Philly series.
Was it?
I think it was or it might have been. It might have been.
I don't know, but yeah, you're right.
He was only out.
He did, but you know,
but he came back in the.
Even I think they still could have did what they did up into the finals without him. With the finals, they needed him. Sure. They wouldn't have won without him. Also with a lot of other players, but you know he was a key contributor. I mean, but up until they got to fucking the finals, I think they could have. They still would have won. They still would have beat Cleveland without him.
The fact that Cat was playing so good up in
first couple games.
No, I was
defensively he played good all series. I'd say.
I was just saying like all playoffs, kind of until. I mean, he was still playing relatively good against San Antonio, but the last 3 games he didn't really show up that much. Like the first 2 games,
he played good defensively.
Yeah. No.
He played good. He played Wemby. He played good.
He was putting the body on Wemby. Just not letting him get into a spot as easy. And that's something Wemby didn't really see all playoffs either.
Yeah. You know, like I don't know who I was talking to, bro, but I'm like this. Maybe it's you, but I'm like, Cat is the first mobile big man that he played against, bro.
That Wemby also has to worry about in the paint and on the perimeter.
Right, yeah, but I'm saying just defensively,
he can't lay off.
Someone who can hold him. You had fucking Donovan Clingan and whoever else the center is for Portland. Sorry if I can't, you know what I'm saying? Then you had fucking Minnesota, which is Rudy Gobert. It's a statue down low. He's not moving. And you got Julius, who's too small. Then you have
Naz Reid might have switched on that, but yeah.
But he's too small. Yeah. Then you have fucking OKC. Chet can't move. He's a goddamn statue, and Hartenstein is a statue. Then you get Towns, who can move. He's faster than Wemby. You even say he can move how Wemby does.
He's only a few inches shorter.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like he's 6'11", 7 foot.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I think Cat's like 7'1".
He ain't about 7 foot.
I thought he was like a 7'1", 7'2". Oh,
that's 7'2". You're crazy, bro. That's 7'2", Zach.
I don't know about that, bro. He's big.
Not 7'2". He about 6'11", 7 foot.
He's a big dude, bro.
He is. I'll say about in between. I think he's literally in between that little whatever micro fucking small inch whatever between 6'11" and 7 foot. I think that's what he is.
He's 7 foot.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I mean, like yeah. But that's still 4 inches or 4 to 5 inches shorter than Wemby. Yeah. But he can jump and he's quick for a big man. So as I said, like that, I remember. I don't know if it was you, whatever. I was talking to, but I'm like, yeah, bro, we gonna see because you know Wemby hasn't faced the only thing that's gonna hurt Cat is if he gets in foul trouble because he tends to do that. You know, he's a big, you know what I mean? And he, for the most part, was able to stay out of foul trouble, even though every time I checked the fucking box score, he had 4 or 5 fouls every goddamn game. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it's tough on Wemby, but, like, he do that shit against Princess Achua or against, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, you know, Clint Capella.
Princess Achua.
I mean, he was with New York last year. He's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not bad, but I'm just saying players like that, he's prone to fouls. So, you know, that's the one thing that worried me in the whole series, honestly, was you know, if he can't stay on the court, San Antonio probably will win because Mitchell Robinson is a statue. He's not going to be able to stay consistently with Wemby the whole time.
No.
But he's a good backup. He's a good, you know what I'm saying? Because those non-Wemby minutes, those non-Wemby minutes, then you bring them in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like less Cats in foul trouble, which that's, you know, I mean, that was the kind of the fucking, you know, conundrum that I thought they would face, but they didn't. Was that? And you know, Mike Brown, man, he coached his ass off. He surprised me. Do I think? It's kind of maybe a little, you know, off topic as far as like the series and whatever. But do I think he's a good coach? Yes. Still not really say he's better than, you know, Thibodeau. Thibodeau is a good coach. You know what I mean? I am aware of him overcoaching and overworking his players like him.
I mean, he's got a lot of history.
And also, I think I'll tell you this. He does. And I'll say this, you know, coach or not, we just talked about it and we said those comebacks, that's mental, right? Those are mental errors. That is not sticking to the assignment, whatever. That, you know, that's, you can say whatever good coaching on, and he did coach really well. He did. I mean, he outcoached Mitch Johnson. But it was more of the players. You know what I'm saying? The players were great. They had another year under the chemistry. I mean, can I see them winning that championship with Thibodeau? I could. I think if they would have kept Thibodeau, I just think New York, this is their year, right? And I think, you know, it's kind of similar. I don't want to compare them to Golden State.
It wasn't.
But it's similar to Golden State because Mike Brown subbed in for Steve Kerr, and they won a championship, but he didn't. That wasn't considered. You mean because Steve Kerr had back surgery and was out. But he also had Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Draymond. Like, he had that prime go-to source. It's hard to... You can throw anybody in there, they're going to win. It's Curry, Klay, and Joe. I mean, it's the Splash Bros.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they didn't fucking miss. They didn't. They broke hearts across the fucking world because Golden State didn't fucking miss. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't even matter what you coached up. Them niggas nailing that bitch from 30, 35 feet out consistently. And it's nothing to take from Micah Brown.
That Golden State is one of, like, bro.
One of the best teams ever.
That's one. And we might not.
Especially when they had Durant. That was, that was the best team, in my opinion.
Well, because I was going to say,
that's the best NBA team ever, bro.
I think they went on a 15-game win streak in the playoffs, and the Knicks were on a 13 this year. So, dude, the Knicks being as hot, like, dude, they went down 2-1 to the Hawks, and then they didn't lose after that until San Antonio. Right?
Maybe we should congratulate the fucking Hawks. I'm just saying.
So I was gonna say, you're saying the Knicks year. But dude, like they didn't play bad in the regular season, but they were. I think they were the third or the fourth.
Sometimes,
but then they're down 2-1 to Atlanta.
Sometimes
how high are you on them winning the finals after they're down 2-1 to Atlanta in the first round?
Oh, I wasn't high on them winning the finals at all. I was, in my opinion,
even before that.
Even before that, I told you I thought it was going. The whole season, yes, the whole. I didn't never change the whole time from the beginning of our podcast to beginning whatever.
And if J-Dub was healthy, I think they probably would have had a chance.
Right, and so that was my. I didn't know the hamstring. I didn't know his injuries like that, but I just had to stick with my guns and my horses. Right, I couldn't trade away. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I honestly thought that OKC was going to be able to pull it out in Game 7. I just thought. Caruso would have a better game. I thought the other players would have a better game. I knew Shea was going to do what he was going to do, but I thought the other players were going to play better.
Especially being in OKC.
Right, and they didn't. It is just, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's fine. If you're okay, OKC, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, work on really getting that hamstring tended to for Jada. Other than that, I wouldn't change a damn thing in OKC. No. They're fine, right? But... And the same thing is with San Antonio in New York. New York, I don't know the contracts and whatnot. And, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a player or two that's not going to be there next year. But I think the main people are going to be intact. Depending on the contract. I'm not sure. But, as long as they got that core intact, I think the boys, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with next year. It's just going to be interesting to see. Yeah, and I don't think the Pacers... I wouldn't even, really think too high on the Pacers, honestly, bro. They just had a fucking crazy miracle ass fucking run. Well, bro, the year they got it. They went to the fucking finals, bro.
Did you forget they got Zubac from the Clippers?
No, that's fine, bro. I forgot
about that.
Zubac is good. I like Zubac a lot better than what I thought.
He's good.
Yeah, I was surprised the Clippers traded him.
Got him next to Pascal. They got some young players.
I don't know.
Bro, because they had those. Who was it? Naismith. Naismith was getting off in the finals, and Nembhard. Naismith and Nembhard, dude, are there two young players
up and down.
But they were in that finals and they were playing solid. And then Halliburton gets hurt. They take that year.
Look,
and they know they're not. Yeah, but he's still got some ball in him for sure, bro. He was showing this year that he.
Do you really think they can get to the finals again?
I don't know if they'll get to the finals.
Not even a comment. Think about it.
But they also have a fucking amazing coach as well, dude. I was gonna say the coach, like, was it Rick Carlisle? Dude, he was doing a fucking he was doing a great job that year they went to the finals, bro. If they don't have, because I feel like you kind of say that about a lot of coaches. Because if you're coaching a playoff team and you end up making it that far, you're doing something well, right?
Right.
But I feel like just what he was doing with Indiana that year, man. They knocked off a lot of big teams to get to that finals.
They bought New York.
New York.
Cleveland.
Who was the first round was the Bucks.
Yeah. But you look at it, Giannis.
Giannis was playing. Giannis was playing that series.
The whole series?
I'm pretty sure.
I think he missed.
He might have missed.
And Lillard got hurt. Lillard tore his Achilles.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, so Giannis was still like, but that game, I feel like that series was like 4-1 maybe before, like maybe the Bucks got 2, but yeah,
so in Cleveland, yeah, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean,
yeah,
and then they beat New York was a good one. New York, that was a valid win.
No, I mean finals this year, dude. I'm honestly happy though that it wasn't OKC again. That we got to see San Antonio. We got to see what some of their young players could do on the biggest stage against the Knicks team that was established. They had their team this year, and they were set up. And if they didn't win, I mean, who knows? Like, I don't even know where they really could have gone from there. I mean, they would have just kind of had to keep the same team and see what they could do again. But
They probably wouldn't have. They probably would have been some drastic fucking move.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if they would have made the finals this year and lost to that San Antonio team, then... But they didn't, though. They beat them 4-1. So, I shouldn't even really be talking about if San Antonio won, because they really didn't even get close.
Oh, yeah, I mean, 30-point fucking comeback. I mean, that's crazy. Like...
Yeah,
I don't know, is that the most?
We didn't really. Yeah, that was the most. That's the most in a playoff game. Maybe not. I know the finals for sure.
It's got to be. I mean,
it's got to be a playoff. It's got to be a playoff record, though. To be honest,
I mean, technically 29, but
yeah.
I
feel like we didn't even really talk about the last 2 games of this series just because we were kind of getting wrapped up into some other stuff. But we can float into that game 4 and game 5 because. Was it San Antonio won that game 3, gave himself a little bit of life going into that second game in New York. But I mean we were both expecting New York or San Antonio to win that third game because I mean 3-0 if they would have got swept. Yeah, I mean you were talking about that after game 2. Fucking no Wemby go like. Can't talk about like if they would have got swept, then yeah, that would have been insane. And they were on track, bro.
Yeah.
But
I thought they was.
But then game 4, dude, they come back and they're fucking San Antonio is doing the same thing they've done all like the 2 previous games or the 3 previous games, just being up by as many as they were.
The last 2
going
series.
into the halftime, third quarter. Like some back and forth a little bit during the games, but San Antonio had the upper edge
every game.
And yeah,
really,
and then,
last 2 series. I mean, every time I can remember coming out at work to check on the fucking score, even if whether it's against New York or OKC,
San Antonio
they were up. Whether it was by 6, 10. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking time I came out there. They were up. I mean, they always got off to a good start, but, you know, and I just can't even, you know, that's like I said, that shit is just like so much mental, you know, to let a 30-point lead slip away. Like, to let a team chip away piece by piece by piece by piece.
And you know who's going to be doing it, too. And you just can't do anything about it.
It was Anunoby, too. I mean, those type of players, you know, that's why I believed in New York from the get-go because, you know, San Antonio has some good players. Young but inexperienced, and New York had veterans with experience, right? You had, veterans, two that's been to the finals.
Yeah, you got Jalen McHale, OG, Cat, Josh Hart coming. Yeah, all those players that have.
Right, and I believe in them more than Vassell and Champagnie. Like I believe in Bridges and Anunoby. And Cat more than it's the others of New York to me is what won them the series. Granted, Jalen Brunson played fantastic the last 2 fucking games, but the first 3 games, the 5-game series, the first 3 games, you know, he was shooting at one point in time. He was fucking 19 to 52. You know what I mean? He was shooting back. He was, you know what I mean? Like, he was shooting fucking horrendous. But it was Cat's heroics in game 1 and 2, right? That got them.
But I mean, dude, in game 1, it was him.
In the fourth
game
quarter,
1, he went off in the fourth.
It was the
dude,
defense
he went for like
that
15.
Cat played on Wemby, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, he made those big shots in the fourth.
He put up like 15 in the fourth, bro.
He did. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But Wemby or Cat kept him close enough to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
In my opinion, bro. Like I remember that third quarter, Cat had 12. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he had 12. He was getting the fuck off in the third in game 1.
And
he was playing turnaround, playing great D on fucking Wemby.
Yeah.
Brunson wasn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Brunson was on all, and he shot bad. I mean, if it weren't for him making the last 3-4 shots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude.
He just shot even worse than what he did. He was, 9 for fucking 25 the first game? I'm pretty sure. If you would hit the last 3 shots, he'd have been fucking 6 for 29.
Yeah.
How bad is that? Like, come on. I'm 9 for 29, and you missed 20 fucking shots. Come on, bro. I'm just saying. What was
he was jacking that bitch. Game 1 game 1, 12 for 31, 7 for 25, 11 for 25, 12 for 25.
7 for 25 in game 2? That's my point, bro. That's crazy. And I fuck with Brunson.
And then the last 3 games, 44%, 48%, 52%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he started to get off a little bit. But he also, in the first 2 games, he only went to the free throw line 4 times and 5 times. And then in the last 2 games, it was 8, 11, and 15.
He was settling.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, he was getting to the free throw line a lot more. He was being a lot more assertive in those last few games. I'm just ultimately shooting better. Yeah, and even in that first game, he put up 31 shots and only made 12.
He
12.
said
12. Yeah.
So if he missed those 3, because I remember he hit the fadeaway where he fell, he hit that 3, and then he hit another one. So we'll just say 7. If he missed them last 3 shots, take 7. You know what I'm saying? That's that motherfucker. That's.
I mean, he still dropped 30.
That's 9 for 31. Like, that's terrible. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they won, and that's the one thing. You mean like that's. But he still got his. He still got damn near 30 every game. Those first 2.
He got 30, 20, 32, 36, 45.
So he was so game 2 was as low. He had 20. So I mean that's the one he shot 7 for 25.
And they still won that one.
Yeah, they did. But Cat, you look at Cat numbers. I'm pretty sure that was a game Cat had 24, 12, and like 5 or something like that. Cat was getting the fuck off. And he shot 8 for 12 from the field.
He had 21. That was Bridges was getting off too. 8 for 13, 4 for 6 from 3.
What did Cat have? 21?
21, 13 boards. He was 8 for 12, 3 for 5. So both of them were efficient.
But that deep was Wemby though. That's Look at Wemby said every game except for the game 3.
You want to speak?
B-man.
Yo, beat. But
game 3 was the only game that Wemby shot good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the game they won. I think it was 10 for 15. Yeah. In this.
And game 2, what did you shoot from game 2?
I mean, dude, 11 for 21.
That wasn't bad.
29 points.
I remember that but you know what? I remember that. That's my bad because he started off bad.
But then he
heated up in that fourth.
He was doing good in the fourth, too.
Yeah, they made it close. They came back and made it close. I remember that, yeah. Because that's the game. That was that Friday.
Man,
that's game 2. I got to watch that game.
And that was a heartbreaker too, man. Because if San Antonio ties it up 1-1,
yeah, because the shot Wemby. That's the one where made me miss that shot, right? It was against Mitchell Robinson. They drew it at the end.
I think it was.
Yeah, and they won by 1. Yeah, New York won by 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was that game. Because then the other 1-point game was game 5. Yeah, so it wasn't that game where he missed the shot. It was game 2, bro, on his home court. But he's young, bro. I think it's bound to happen. He's already been in a lot of high pressure moments. Just being I mean, just all he's played in for France, like the Euros, the World Cup, just all that stuff. All that's, I mean, high pressure in itself. But now that he's been to the NBA Finals, knocked off the reigning champs.
I'll tell you what though.
I mean, I think they'll definitely be back. If San Antonio makes the right moves, which I think.
No guarantee they'll be back to the finals.
It's no guarantee. But I mean, I was saying, I think if San Antonio makes the right moves, with the young dogs they got right now, it's I think it'd kind of be hard for them to not make another finals run with Wemby at the helm. As long as bearing any injuries, but Wemby's on. He's been pretty solid most of the time he's been in the league so far. He had that one thing with his shoulder that kept him out for a little bit, but I feel like at that point in that season, it was kind of done for them. Like they weren't really gonna do anything, so they just wanted to sit him at that point. That was his second year, or was that his? No, I think it was his second year. Mm-hmm. And this was his third year, so yeah. I mean, you know I'm high on him, bro. He's won two Defensive Player of the Year, and we know what he can do on offense, bro. Like, and there's not a lot of guys who can match up on him for real. Like you can throw bodies at him. That's kind of what we saw a little bit in this New York series. Like you were saying, you saw the blueprint on Shea a little bit. Kind of saw the blueprint on Wemby in this finals. What if you have an agile big man who can kind of move? I mean, granted, it's hard to come by. It's hard to come by a cat, 7 foot, and can move like him, play defense. But, I mean, you can still kind of see it in film what slowed Wemby down and what the Knicks did to ultimately make him shoot. Because he didn't shoot. I mean, I only put his 3-point percentage down, 42%. So I mean, he wasn't not awful field goal, but 27% from three. Like
I think that's both awful. You shoot a career 42% from the field is not good.
I mean, just
and 27 ain't good.
Being 7'4" and like you
got to get in there.
You should be feasting in the paint.
There's no way
missing. But
you're 7'4", bro. That's my thing.
But he's shooting. He likes to shoot.
Stop shooting. Stop shooting. That's coaching. In my opinion, that's coaching or whatever it is. Or you don't want to go in the fucking paint. But you're 7'4". Thank you for bringing that up because that's wild to me. And you look at how many fucking rebounds. But he only got 11. But I mean,
you gotta look at his body type too, bro. He's not fucking big.
Finesse.
He's scrum. Like
you can finesse.
Yeah, for sure. But he's
so many players have been small, bro. They weren't big. They finesse. You get in there.
I mean,
he's
bro,
7'4".
It's got it's
you even got to jump to dunk the fucking ball.
It's gonna take
put his
some
hand
time.
up and go like this.
It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time to learn how to finesse around some of those dudes in the NBA though, bro, because they're seeing a 7'4" French dude.
You don't do it
bro,
against nobody. He really just want to shoot all the time. I mean, he will score. I mean, even when he played good against OKC, he wasn't killing them in the paint.
Dude, he was doing way better in the paint.
He played
than
good
he was.
defense, and they didn't have no help.
I feel like he was doing better in the paint against definitely against OKC better than he was against New York.
Yeah, bro, but he's not a paint player. He likes to shoot shots. He's a jump shooter. He's not like Jokic.
I mean, he's not. Yeah,
Jokic will work in the paint.
He's not like a back down kind of ISO type player.
He needs to be like that, bro.
But he's not.
Bro. Yeah. He would be better. Like to me, in my opinion, he would be unstoppable at that point.
Yeah.
If he was nasty in the paint, there would be nothing you can do with that man at all.
Yeah, because on
the other side, off that 3-point shot, put your hands up and jump. That's what it is with him. He's just tall as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But he killed Chet. Because Chet's not fast. You know what I'm saying? He's big, but he's not quick. Wemby's quick for his size. Cat's quick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why Cat was able, and Cat's tall enough to be able to contest those shots when he jumps or just putting a hand up. Right? Like he's quick enough to stay with him and put body on him. He's bigger. He's bigger than Chet. Chet's skinny.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Cat's got some weight on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cat's bigger than he is. He put that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, but and also, like, you know, I won't even say, you know, maybe not even, I guess I got to maybe retract a formula for Shea. Maybe not even that, but I guess that's a formula if J-Dub's not there. If J-Dub is there, they can't play like that. If J-Dub is there, they can't double or box Shea like that because you have another player.
Yeah,
they have you know what I'm saying? Like Shea is, or J-Dub can go to another fucking team and go average 25, 27 points a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Be their lead scorer. So, you know what I mean? They can't. That's why, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be the same if Brunson didn't have Cat or the, you know what I mean, the players, you know what I'm saying, the players that he had. You know what I mean? Like, shit, those other players just weren't delivering consistently for Shea. Shea didn't play that good because of that, too, as well.
Yeah.
Because they destroyed. He's not, but I'm going to tell you this right now. You know,
when the rhythm's not there, it's kind of, yeah.
He's a great player. So I know what Shea's going to do in the sauce. He going to look, and he going to study that whole San Antonio fucking series, bro.
Yeah.
If he's as good as I think he is, or if he's as dedicated as I think he is, I think he gonna fix what, you know what I'm saying? He gonna find out. He like, all right, I know what y'all did. I know what to do. Next time y'all put that fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know what I mean? I believe in free. You can say what the fuck everybody already know. Motherfuckers that's watching now, you know what I'm saying? That whatever. You know, watching us talking that like basketball, they are first in free throws. I don't care about that. He showed in Game 7, free throws ain't mean shit. Because what the fuck was he shooting in Game 7? You know what I'm saying? At halftime, he only missed 1 or 2 goddamn shots. Went to the free throw line 2 or 3 times. He wasn't fucking missing. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm like that for me right there. When it mattered the most, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them free throws. I'm finna go to work, and that's what the fuck he did. You know what I mean? And so, you know, with Wemby and them, yes. I think they got to stick. Maybe, you know, trade De'Aaron Fox, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But, you know, he didn't play good in neither of the last few games, but I don't think he was healthy. You know, I think they expected too much from him, especially in that last game.
I don't think he was ever fully healthy. Maybe he was obviously healthy enough to go out there and play a full series against, because he played the last few games against OKC too, didn't he? He got back late in that OKC series, I want to say, and then played the full one against New York. But, dude, he had a high ankle sprain, and, dude, those bitches aren't.
He didn't play the full game OKC. I think he missed.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think he came
first 2 games. Yeah, against OKC. He came back game 3.
I was just gonna say. Yeah, he just came back in the last few games. Yeah. But dude, no, he had, like, I don't know when he got the high ankle sprain, to be honest, but I know
it had to be that Lakers series. It had to be that fucking
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota has had to be last game against Minnesota.
But dude, those I personally know those aren't easy to come back from. I mean, you can tape them up as much as you can, and just fucking see what you can do out there. Yeah. But I mean, the fact that De'Aaron was shooting as bad as he was, I think that's definitely got to be something to do with him just not being 100%.
Right.
Because I've
seen him.
I've
seen him. You know, even against Golden State.
Yeah, that Golden State series
and
when they went to 7,
the first round.
Like, dude,
they played Golden State in the second round.
We've seen what De'Aaron can do in the playoffs, bro. Like he's a dog, bro.
They beat that first round in playoffs. I can't remember, bro.
I
remember lighting the beam and doing all that shit.
I thought they only played.
Was it only Golden State in the first round?
I thought they only.
I thought they beat somebody in a series.
I don't even think they beat anybody, dude. I think they only made it to that. I think they played San Antonio, or no, I think they played Golden State that one year and just lost in 7. pretty sure. Unless I'm tripping, I'm looking at it right now. Because it was 22-23. Yeah, they won the first two, lost the next three, won the last one, and then lost game 7. But yeah,
that's crazy.
That's the only
I
time.
thought they was gonna win that bitch, especially after they beat Golden State in Golden State to tie it up. Cause I thought it was over at first.
Yeah,
I'm like, Golden State come back home, they up 3-2.
And they
with Curry playing how he playing. I'm like, it's a wrap.
They beat them by 22. And dude,
Sacramento did.
That's
what I'm saying.
Fox was averaging 27 that series.
Right. He was getting off, bro. Bro, he was.
But then in that last game, 5 for 19.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of like what he was doing fucking this series a little bit, but
game 6, what do you do in game 6 when they beat him by 20?
26.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, his best,
the whole team that played. Didn't Golden State blow him out?
Bro, he put up 38 2 times
in that series. And niggas getting the bro. Did they in fucking
game 1 and game 4?
So but
yeah.
They go. Wait, how much did Golden State win by in that last game?
20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so everybody shot bad for Sacramento that game. Then it wouldn't want to. I feel like everybody. Sabonis played bad.
Like Monk
played bad. DeRozan played bad.
Was
DeRozan on there still? Right. What are you on there?
No, it was bro. Herder was starting.
Oh yeah, Herder and Keon Ellis it
was Harrison Barnes.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean he only played. It was who was T Davis? Because I think Terrence Davis.
I forgot.
Okay. Malik, Monk. Trey Lyles, right? That big man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. From Kentucky.
But yeah, dude, honestly, looking back at it, that team wasn't really like that amazing, bro. It was Fox, Keegan Murray, Barnes was like a veteran, but yeah, Sabonis. Dude,
Sabonis is a dog, man.
Yeah, he still is, bro.
He's got hurt this year.
He's honestly got to get out of Sacramento. Really,
a lot of injuries this year.
That's one dude who can also put up. I mean, he can put up. I mean, he was averaging 16, 12, or 16, 11, and 4. So, bro, if you put him on a good team or on some good people, though, that's definitely somebody who can get you a bucket for sure. But
he's on the Indiana team, not the one who went to the finals, but he's on Indiana before he went to.
He Sacramento. Was. I mean, I don't think did he play with Tyrese at all? I feel like I do remember seeing them for like 1 or 2 years now, actually. Yeah. Dude, yeah. No, dude, all the trades that the Kings have made the last few years have been a little bit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That whole block, but like the whole everything with DeRozan and Levine and then Sabonis too, and then them trading away Fox was like, dude, like I thought they were kind of setting something up with Fox, Sabonis, Keegan Murray. Then they just traded it all away for fucking Chicago's old ass motherfuckers they didn't want.
Zach LaVine for me has been one of those players that's just been on the wrong team a lot. Like, he was in Minnesota when Minnesota wasn't good.
Yeah.
In Chicago for a little bit, Chicago was okay. They made it to playoffs once. And then Sacramento. So it's just like, but he can always score, though. I mean, everywhere he's went, Zach LaVine can fucking score. He's a talented ass player, bro. Like, he one of them dudes where it's like, he just can't never like put it all together. Like, because you think about it, bro, like, other than he's not the best defender, but offensively, like, he can dribble, he can shoot. He got hops.
He can get to the rim.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he don't like.
I feel like he's not a bad passer either.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good, and he got, like, I don't know, bro. Like, he has the capabilities of being, to me, better than what he is. You know what I'm saying? But he's went to place average 24, 25, but he's just always been in the wrong, like, team. Or maybe just mental. Maybe just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he care about basketball, but it's not
still
like.
Getting that money, though.
Right, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I don't think he got the love for the game, but a lot, like, just the talent he has, bro.
Where did he go to school at?
He was at UCLA.
You go to UCLA, okay.
Pretty sure. Look it up. I could be wrong.
He's playing. Yeah, he did go to UCLA.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah,
He's a lot better than I thought he was. Like, bro,
he's been in the league for
he's a
10
fucking
years
dog.
at this point. Yeah, he's
He's
been in the
like,
league for a minute.
With his talent, bro, and his capabilities,
I wouldn't.
he
I
could
wouldn't.
be a
I wouldn't.
lot. I don't know. He could be a fucking dog, bro.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing him getting traded out of fucking Sacramento, bro. Because they're unless they make a trade and put something around. Because it's really Sabonis. Because I think Monk. I think Monk ended up starting for them most of this season. I can't even really think of any other really guards they have.
Well, Levine was hurt a lot.
Because, yeah, he only played 39 games this year.
Him and Sabonis didn't play that many games. DeRozan is old.
Yeah.
He's like 37, 38. Or between 36 and 38, I feel like.
But, because I'm looking at their fucking... Oh, yeah, I forgot they had Russ, too. Yeah, Russ, I don't know. Dude, honestly, if they get their full five, bro, Russ, Levine, DeRozan, Keegan Murray, and Sabonis, but that five's just never going to be healthy.
How much did Russ average that year?
Russ?
Oh, you talking about now?
No, I was saying now.
Okay.
Russ averaged 15, 5, and 7 this year. 43%.
He never gonna shoot the ball.
That's not awful, bro.
That's what he does.
It's honestly not like you still putting up 15. Like,
the numbers is good. That's what Russ does.
Yeah.
Always.
Let me see how many games Sabonis played, though. Yeah, he only played 19. Damn. He was hurt for, like, all season, bro. Damn near. They got your boy fucking Ochua. Precious.
Hey, my boy, I was just...
Devin, yeah. No, but... yeah. I don't even know how we got fucking wrapped up on the Kings for real.
yeah.
But yeah, coming up into this off season, man, I wouldn't mind seeing. We're gonna see some big blockbuster trades with Giannis. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes for sure. Whether he stays.
He's not staying.
No,
he's gonna get
traded.
traded.
I was gonna say it'll be interesting whether he stays in the East or goes to the West, though.
I think a lot of that depends
they can get for him.
Boston, bro. I think if Boston takes a chance, if they call fucking Milwaukee or whatever, and they say we'll give you
Milwaukee
Jaylen
don't
Brown,
like them motherfuckers, man.
Jaylen Brown or whatever. If they can get Jaylen Brown for fucking Giannis,
I feel like Milwaukee's got to ask for one or two more pieces, bro. You can't, bro.
If you're Boston, you're asking for one or two more. I'm gonna tell you this right now because Giannis is at that stage of his career, bro.
Bro,
I think
Giannis
he's
and
gonna
JB
be hurt.
Damn near the same age,
bro. Listen to me, bro. I think he's at that stage of his career where he's gonna be hurt.
I don't know.
Kind of like on and off for the rest of bro. Jaylen Brown isn't like he's never been that. They're the same age, like you said. No, there's not. They're not. He's older. Giannis is older. Giannis is like 30 or 31, bro. Jaylen Brown's about 28.
Okay, there might be a few years. But
that's bro. I'm saying Jaylen Brown was an MVP caliber player this year, bro. He led them to that second seed.
29.
Tatum came back, yes, a month before the season ended. He helped. But Jaylen Brown pretty much led them, bro, to the second seed in the fucking East. He's shown this year that he is an MVP caliber player, and he is a player that a team will more than willingly give his ass top dollar.
Wraps up the NBA season, man. It was good playoffs. Highly anticipated, and it showed out for real.
It's good playoffs all around.
Yeah, bearing some injuries. Hope your boy Luka is healthy and that LA can make a good run next year. Because I want to see everybody healthy, playing their best basketball at the best time. That's ultimately what everybody wants. Every sport. So, but coming up, off season, everything to look forward to. Kind of getting into it a little bit in the last few minutes of the episode, but yeah, we're gonna be talking all that NFL. Already some big trades that have been happening these last few weeks that we haven't been able to dive into, but maybe next week. Next week might be that time to pop into NFL a little bit. But
start season 2 with a bang.
Yeah, start season 2 with a little NFL.
Started season 1.
AJ.
Start season 2. We started season 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
This one we're gonna be able to cover the whole NFL season. So yeah, it'll be a good one this year for sure. I'm excited for it, but until next week.